There's a book called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. Someone left in the Backpackers Inn, and I thought maybe good to share. This is toward the end of the book, capturing three key elements of being in the now, or you being awake. And I have those already posted on the Google Doc. So if you want to read, maybe you can take a look at it. I'll put it into the description. The three elements are, acceptance and enjoyment and enthusiasm. Acceptance, things change. There's a moment that you just accept everything as it is. That has to be the basis. And that's what he talks about. And enjoyment. I might want to use the word waku waku, sense of aliveness. So he talks about that should be a part of you being awake and feel inside. And the last one is enthusiasm. And each of them, he may have 2-3 pages, but he is basically, again, connecting to the energy welling up from inside. And if you're interested, take a look at it, because I can relate to those 3 states. There may be more, but that's good enough. Maybe covers 70-80% of the state of being awake. Let me think if I can think of any. Well, actually, one I may want to add is that when you are in delusion, by accepting it, you come out of it, and the wisdom pops up, or the compassionate sense. And that's also the characteristics of the awakened mind, in my view. And the last, toward the end, there's a discussion about the word Meek. And I use the word Meek to translate Konosuke Matsushita's famous expression, which is have a Sunao mind. Sunao is like a meek, Su is basic, Now is straight. So basic, straight, forward mind, or meek mind. I don't know why I choose the word meek. There's no good translation. But toward the end of this book, A New Earth, he talks about the word meek. He said, referring to the Sermon on the Mount, he says Jesus makes a prediction that to this day few people have understood. He says, blessed are the meek. Or he says prediction to say this few people understood that heaven is right here in the midst of you. That's what he said to his disciples. And he says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So when I found the word meek here, I was really surprised, but was happy. Anyway, he continued to say, in modern versions of the Bible, meek is translated as humble, which can be okay, but there's a little subtle difference. Anyway, he says, who are the meek of the humble? And what does it mean that they shall inherit the earth? He says, the meek are the egoless. They are those who have awakened to their essential true nature as consciousness and recognize that essence in all others, all life forms. They live in the surrendered state and so feel their oneness with the whole and the source. I like the word source. I use the word the core of our being. I think it's essentially the same. I'm pointing the heart, or in my word, Sometimes I say the way of nature, way of the universe. That's the source. Eckhart says they embody the awakened consciousness that is challenging all aspects of life on our planet, including nature, because life on Earth is inseparable from the human consciousness that perceives and interacts with it. That is the sense which the meek will inherit the Earth. He says, a new species arising on the planet. It is rising now, and you are it. I don't know if that's the end of the book. Let me see. Yeah, that's the end of the book. Anyway, if you're interested, you can buy the book or just refer to the description to see those words that you can access. You have a good day with meek mind at awakened state, with acceptance, enthusiasm, and what's the third one? Enjoyment. Why not? Have a good day, and may all beings be happy.